U MLA Kynnoh Chilong constituency U Bah Adelbert Nongrum nagaseng Voice of the People Party mentagasngi ka ar pratrik benai nailar arjar saw Hapoh ki yeng dorbar thawain ke jala Meghalaya nagabenta ka dorbar senrai uong ban nakaliang keseng kampersha ya Kynnoh ki kampen roy ha jala hinrei ha kerteng jong roy ka par wat ya ka hok ru ngi shakni hakita ki bedon ha ka bor bat ha ba Adelbert ukli ya ka jingkylli na kabenta ka flyover ka ba sarkar ka penkre nado na DC shadu samot pran ha ka por ai jingkylli ha ka ba yedai bat ka wat selik bat pannong like pak usembut menteri ka jala Bah Sniawbhalang dhar ulakan tai ya ka jingkylli Bah Adelbert bat ong ba kani kamdai ka jingkylli ka ba yedai bat ka wat selik bat pannong like pak.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Reply to star question number 30. A. Sir, the government is committed to balancing developments with environmental sustainability. The decision to proceed with road widenings and the creations of new parking spaces at Watts Lake and Phanong Lake Parks were taken after careful considerations of the growing needs of urban infrastructure to alleviate traffic congestions and improve accessibility for the residents and visitors. The goal is to enhance public utility while safeguarding our natural heritage. B. Sir, the redevelopment of Watts Lake project is still in the DPR stage, and the redevelopment of the Phanong Lake Park project is currently in the concepts and design stages. Effort will be made to minimize tree cuttings. This follows the successful example of the Urban Affairs Department, which created a new parking recently just opposite Nongrum without cutting any single tree. C. Sir, alleviating traffic congestion is a multi-pronged strategy also involving development of the existing urban spaces. D. Sir, yes. And E. Sir, the government has conducted through several studies to identify the key factors contributing to traffic congestions in the Shillong city. These studies include the blueprint to decongest Shillong, designs by the Home Police Department in consultation with IIM Shillongs, and the Comprehensive Mobility Plan 2024 by the Urban Affairs Department. And these studies reveal the following gaps in tackling traffic congestions. A. Limited road width. 80% road are less than 7.5 meters. And limited road capacity. On street parking reduces road capacity by 30 to 40%. C. Increasing number of private vehicles. High vehicular growth rate at 17.5%. F. SAR does not arise in view at the above.
Honourable member, please.
First and foremost, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to thank the esteemed office of the Assembly Secretariat for admitting this very crucial question. I also thank the Deputy Chief Minister on behalf of Honourable Chief Minister who are not well. So I express my best wishes for him. So while looking into the reply, which had been replied by Honourable Deputy Chief Minister, it seems that today what you are reply and yesterday what our Honourable Deputy Chief Minister Tensong, who had replied and gave an assurances to the House in regards with the short duration brought by Honourable President Bah.
Your question, please. Your question, please. This is a question about not the debate hour.
So, no, sir, since the reply also is look like the motion, so I have to, you must give him a chance, so that the Honourable, Honourable Minister will give exact reply. So while looking into the, your reply, it seems that it contradicts with what our Deputy Chief Minister yesterday had made clear with a statement that no one should be scared of this project, because why? From the government side, this is just a preliminary discussion. So I may seek a clarification on that. Because as I have seen, the DPR is already in the process. So this
What is your
issue-
question? What is your question? This
yeah,
is
yeah.
your question, our please.
Yes, sir. This
Question,
is
please
the
ask
optimistic,
question.
the optimistic of the government that they will go ahead. So please, kindly give a clarification whether the government will go ahead to abandon these two crucial places for replacement of parking lot.
Well, Mr. Speaker, sir, in fact, since the questioner is again referring to the reply I made yesterday against the discussion, short discussion duration. Sir, I think the question is totally different because yesterday the honourable mover of the duration discussion, he pointed out about Bernihad, that Bernihad issue. Then I told that yes, preliminary discussion is on, and if necessary, before taking any final decision, we will carry along everybody. We will carry along even the stakeholders, and with full justification. So that was my reply. So I don't know the honourable member now. He referred back to my reply yesterday. So this is only for the clarification. And I would like to request also, sir, through you, the honourable member, the questioner, kindly confine to your question and let the honourable Deputy CM reply, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Once again, Mr. Speaker, sir, the reason I have asked a star question relating to proposed road widening alongside Words Lake and proposed parking lot at Pan Nonglait Park, because it seems the government of the day is so quick and ready to compromise the existing natural environment and beauty of Shillong landscape just to tackle traffic congestion. Yes, traffic congestion is indeed a nightmare for Shillong, but I believe the solution is not in having to destroy the beauty of natural landscape. So my supplementary question, Mr. Speaker, sir, to the concerned minister, whether the government is looking at alternative measures to provide solution to the growing traffic congestion in the heart of the city, especially around Police Bazaar and Yodo area, which falls under my constituency.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I understand that the concern of the honourable member, and the question is very clear, and I have replied very clearly also. Yes, I know we need developments, considering the facts that no compromise on environmental issues. Every project that has been prepared, whether under FLOWDA or tourism or urban, please keep in mind there is certain guideline laid by the forest department, especially if it goes to the forest department land. And number two, about the traffic congestion, there is a committee which is headed by the chief secretary, which is in line with other different departments. And the committees, the blueprint is already there. Hopefully that is why we have to come such a comprehensive approach like widening of road. Does not mean when widen the road to just cut random the tree and to destroy all the beauty. That is not the meaning. I know the concern. We are all the same concern, I think. But please allow the government to work. So I think even yesterday the Deputy CM replied very clearly. Yes, we cannot compromise on environment. That is very clear. So as urban minister, I think it's my responsibility also to see sometime if there is a ways and mean, if there is a possibility to widen some portion. You know very well now, the traffic problem in the state is very, very crucial. Now only 17 km per hour as per the study, which it should be 35 km per hour in the road. So therefore I will request the honourable member, please bear with us. We will take care of all this into consideration. Even I said example in the main reply. Recently we construct a parking lot just opposite Nongrum. Just go and have a look at it. There is not even a single tree cut by the department, which has been departmentally done, which we can accommodate around 100-150 parking. So beautiful made. So we are trying to follow the same model in order to destroy all the elements. So this is, I want to clarify regarding to your question.
So while putting this question is not that we, as a party, we are rigid to any development. We are not against any development, but let me remind, in the name of development, our right has been snatched away. That through experiences. Okay, let me put a second supplementary. In the past, we have heard that talk about a proposal for a flyover from DC office to Motfront with an alignment that will not touch police bazaar. May I know from the minister in charge what is the status of this proposed flyover?
I would like to avoid the honourable member. The question, the principal question is related only with Watts Lake and Pan Nong Lake. I'm not going to reply, which is not related with my principal question.
It's impossible on that accept. Okay, nevertheless, another one supplementary through you, Mr. Speaker, sir. We all know the fact that one of the main cause of traffic congestion around Motfront area is because there is no free flow of vehicle on the road through Them Yo Molong. And that is because of the barricade placed at Bimola Junction for more than 6 years now. May I know from the Honourable Minister what is the mind of the government about in regards to this barricade? What reason you are erecting this barricade till date?
So about this, we had a meeting last month about this, so I think shortly we'll be taking a call as a government on these issues.
Honourable Speakers.
Yes, please.
The course of the reply of the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister, President Tinsong, he said that regarding Barnihat and setting up an industrial area, they will take a call and all stakeholders will be taken on board and discussions will be made before taking a final call. In this case also, yes, we know that the Nonglai Park and Watts Lake are the lungs of the city. Therefore, before going into any stage where there will be the cutting of trees and other aspects of the widening, will in this case the minister consider taking all advice or suggestions on board for the same reason.
So, point is noted, Mr. Speaker, by the suggestion of the honourable member.
So, in that case, are we to understand that the DPR will proceed as per decided by the department?
Mr. Speaker, sir, the DPR will proceed ahead, but finally we will see whether it is feasible or not.
Okay. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to thank the Deputy Chief Minister for his answer to the questions. But then, yes, I would like to also remind that yesterday in the course of the discussion, in the short discussion duration brought by Bah Aden, in fact, he had mentioned not just Bernihan, he had talked about the roadway project, he had talked about Pan Nong Lake, and he had talked about Watts Lake at the same time. An assurance had been given by the Deputy Chief Minister yesterday regarding all those. And I would like to know from the Minister in charge with regards to the decision to proceed with road widening and creation of new parking spaces at Watts Lake and Pan Nong Lake. So the first question is, what is the total area of Pan Nong Lake Park and Watts Lake?
Mr. Speaker, sir, the total area of Watts Lake, which is inside, is 16.27 acre, and the Pan Nong Lake is 8.5 acre. And there is two portions in Watts Lake. One is inside, one is outside, which proposed for the parking. For the parking proposal, 4.8 acres.
Next. Another question is, with regards to Pan Nong Lake, how much area do the government plan to take from the existing land as far as widening of road is concerned?
Mr. Speaker, sir, so for that question, so when the DPR is complete, only then I will be able to say exactly how much area that we are required for.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Honourable Speaker, sir, In the reply of the Honourable Minister to question number part C, whether there are no ways to tackle traffic congestion, he said, Sir, alleviating traffic congestion is a multi-pronged strategy. Now, I will not want the Minister to give us the multi-pronged strategy in detail, but does this strategy also include the consideration of going through a system where an odd-even system only for private vehicles, exempting public transport, taxis, buses, government vehicles, hospitals, but for private vehicles, will it consider the introduction of the odd-even system? This will help a lot in reducing the traffic congestion in the cities.
Mr. Speaker, sir, that I have said that the blueprint has been prepared by the Home Department. So maybe not appropriate for me to say whether that is included or not. So anyway, I will discuss with the officer. So I will let the honourable member to know what it exactly means, which is inside the blueprint.
No, so I agree, but the blueprint has to be even before that. Yeah, so before that I'm suggesting, can the government, the department, consider this strategy also, which will help the entire public in large?
So we'll examine the matter, sir.
Put your foot down.
Yeah, we'll examine the matter. Yes, we'll examine the matter.
It's your last supplementary question.
Last, so this is going to be a fourth.
No, already
this
4
fourth,
questions done.
This fourth, sir.
This is the last. I'm noting it down.
Yes, okay, sir. So may I get a specific clarification from Honourable Minister? Because I remember last 7-8 months back, I had personally met you, Deputy Chief Minister Bah Preston Tin Song in his chamber. So in this very same regards, how to remove that barricade. My demand is that because I'm the local MLA of that constituency, because I have seen that it is useless, it is meaningless for putting that barricade, as the government itself is not the problem solver, but it is a problem creator. Because of that reason, so in that very day when I met Deputy Chief Minister, he had make a phone call and have a conversation with respected DC. So he had conversation in front of me. I don't know what decision has been taken, but now 7 months. So now again, Honourable Deputy Chief Minister had make had give a promise, his promise, but I don't know whether that promise will come to reality or not. Please give a specific assurance. What is the mind of the government?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir. I think the honourable member from Shillong North, yes, he has already shown his concern, even the concern of the government, because the traffic is so much towards Motpran and then even to ïahap side. So recently, yes, we had a meeting. And sir, it is not only the government alone where we can just say open it up. But we need also a detailed inputs, because this one link also with law and order problem. So we have already instructed the district administration and then the SPs, where ultimately I think very soon they will give us all the details input, and we would like to make sure that the entry of that stretch be made opened at the earliest possible.
Yes, Balak Minumbi.
Sir, it is not a question, it is a suggestion regarding the Phanong Light Park, sir. If I'm not mistaken, that the government have taken decision to set up a medical college in civil hospital. Why not, instead of building a parking lot there, extend the civil hospital so that it will be useful as a medical college? It's a suggestion for the government, sir.
When is noted by me, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. May I know from the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister, only one question. Was there any public consultation or involvement of the local stakeholders or environmental groups at the general public before taking any decision to proceed with these projects?
Mr. Speaker, sir, obviously there will be a consultation when the final stage comes. Obviously it will be there.
Yes, please. But this one question is taking so much time.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think very important issue. Now this whole proposal is quite disturbing actually. Honestly speaking, I think everybody will agree, including the minister in charge or the deputy CM in charge of urban. No, there are multiple reasons for this issue of not being able to regulate the whole traffic system. We embarked upon quite a number of initiatives. One of them was to have a parking bay, to have a designated embarkment and disembarkment points. If you go anywhere in the world, I think this is something which we see, which is missing here. The embarkment, designated embarkment and disembarkment, have them and then regulate it properly. Anybody will stop anywhere. This is what is the order of the day. So therefore, there was some dedicated fund which was released to the Department of Urban Affairs and also to PWD earlier, when I had the privilege to have a look into these possible ways and means. So it may be difficult to really convince people to part from the required land in those designated identified parking bays. But this is necessary. I'm very perturbed by the fact that the money which was deposited with the concerned implementing departments, they'll end up making these parking bays as a parking lots. Are we not able to really differentiate between the word parking bay and parking lot? Parking bay is required in any urban area. And unless we have a dedicated embarkment and disembarkment point, this problem will continue. Therefore, I would like to ask, rather know from the government, whether this particular solution which we considered as one of the supplementary effort or endeavor, the scope of really regulating the flow of traffic is still under consideration.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the suggestion given by the honourable member is very, very valid, sir. And one of the points we already initiate from the government is the barrier point. We are planning to be one of the embankment point, and it's a very, very good decision. So we will look into it. I know there is challenges, but yes, of course, we have to step down for the betterment of the public. So the point decision given by the honourable member, so we will look into it, and I will examine the matter properly, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Also, Mr. Speaker, sir, may I know from the minister in charge, how was the fund utilized, the fund which was released to the line departments, specifically for making these parking bays, to really make these parking bays in designated embarkment and disembarkment points? How was the money used?
Mr. Speaker, sir, so as of now, the money we haven't located from which head, so I think we will work accordingly from the department only. From which head, maybe from the smart city or maybe from the urban department itself, so we'll work into it. So I'm not able to say that from which fund will be going to sanction for this.